This is the park where soon and very soon, in a couple of days' time, it's going to be filled with the elite athletes, male and female. Now, please accept my apologies. Some of you, many of you have been asking, what park is this? Where do these athletes train? Now, I know you just want to come and watch and mean no harm, but you have to understand the athletes need to prepare, they need their space. And if one man tells another, then another tells another, and that's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Yeah? And then it won't be too long before the money guys, the guys that love money, are gonna go, money opportunity here. Yeah? You know that can happen. You know, or they might say, oh, safety of the athletes. Athletes are not preparing properly, or they'll move them to another place, and then, well, you won't see these raw videos. If you want to check my first one I made on the London Marathon, how these athletes prepare, you got to go back to, I'll try and put a link down below and on the screen now, to 2015. I was running around the park, and I was 1 year into making YouTube videos, and it was the London Marathon time. And I went, hold on a minute, these athletes come and train here, and then I waited, and before you know it, in ran Stephen Kiprotich of Uganda. All right, he won the Olympics against Kipsang and Abel Karui. Right, so I was like, okay, let me make a video, and that took off, and everybody liked it, so then I was on it. But that wasn't actually the first time I've seen these athletes. My interaction with these athletes goes way back to Stefan Baldini of Spain. Stefan Baldini, remember? Stefan. Yeah? And then he had, who was he? He used to race against, not the Moroccans. By the way, where are the Moroccans? We don't see them on the scene anymore. Used to be very good. You got to keep up the legacy of Hisham Al Garouj, man. Gumri got good, but not as good as Harib. I'll put his name across the screen. He was good, never quite won. And then after that, I kept watching. And who came after that? I think I seen Paul Tergat, you know, and I seen the late Sammy Wanjiru. And then Selassie started coming. Bekele started coming, Kipsang, Kipchoge, Dennis Kimetto, all the big guns, and the Ethiopians and Turanesh Dibaba all started flowing here, and Mary Keitany, man, the whole lot started coming here, and I was just in heaven. Now, they don't all train here. Some of them prefer to go to other ends. It just depends how the logistics work out with the London Marathon. But the nice thing is now the wheelchair athletes are coming to train here, which is nice. I love that. So I try and cover them as well as the Paralympian athletes. I cover that as well. So yeah, I will be covering these athletes this year, fingers crossed. But I think sooner or later, London Marathon or the shoe sponsors or clothing sponsors are gonna go, nah, let's shut this guy down. Shut him down, man. Let's shut him down. Let's cash in on his idea. Let's cash in on his action. And between the time of Stefan Baldini and now, I can see how that is starting to grow. That market is starting to grow. There's more photographers coming, more people starting to watch because of my videos. And it's either gonna swing one way or the other because of my videos. I'm not boasting. I'd like things to stay the way they are. My main concern is that the athletes are safe. Maybe the more people come, the safer they are. Maybe the more people they come, the more in danger they are. I don't know. But back in those days, it was so good, man. It was so good. They said, oh, London Marathon has paid for the athletes to come and use the facilities. And I made sure I was working on that day. I waited and waited and waited. I really wanted to see how these athletes trained. And they never came. I was sitting in the office looking all respectable and approachable, waiting to say my good mornings and smile, and nothing happened. And it was a good day, sunny out day outside. And I went outside and I went, wait a minute. I know that running style. I know that technique. They were running outside on the grass. Not even interested in the state-of-art facilities. That's what so the penny dropped. But then some athletes came and they were doing some speed sessions. Let me tell you something. When you see my videos, you see the athletes running slow. The athletes that are running slow a couple of days before, those are the ones that I've put in the work. Okay? Those are the ones that I've put in the work. The athletes that are doing speed work a couple of days before. Yeah, criticize me. Athletes that are doing speed work a couple of days before, watch where they place. That's all I'm saying. If your program is so fantastic, you should be kicking the athletes that have taken it slow and breaking the world records. There you go, fact. Pro science, simple. Watch where they place. It's either DNF or 12, 13, 14, 15. I've seen some athletes do some speed sessions, mile repetitions. Impressive. Good learning curve for me, but nowhere near the top. Anyway, not all athletes train here. Mo Farah definitely won't be here. He's got his own training spot. I know where it is, but I won't go there. It's too far. So the athletes that take it easy place in the top 3. They've done the work. All they do is they come in here, they're keeping their lymph going. All Kipchoge does is he just switches on the engine and lets it idle. Keeps it in park. And just sits there going... That's it. Kipchoge the general. That's it. The rest, right, will come in, right? Abel Karui is one of them. Abel criticism, constructive criticism. Mark my words wrong. He trains with the guys, with Kipchoge and them, but when he comes here, he's doing impressive speed sessions, and you can see in my video. And then, where does he place? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. He's so much better than that. He's capable of running just as fast as the others. Japanese runners, I found were guilty of that as well. They'd come and do some crazy mile repeats, speed sessions. All the science, all the... Right? And they place in 10th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, upwards. Okay? And then, who else was guilty of speed session? Scott Overall. Scott, when I done a half-hour video on Scott, Scott did, it was a half an hour, check it, I'll put it in the link, half an hour speed session. I called it 30 minutes with Scott Overall. Scott, no disrespect. Speed session, I think it was 2 or 3 days before. Mad speed session, man. If you're still trying to fine-tune your speed, I don't know. Scott didn't finish that race. You burnt up, man. You burnt up. Yeah. So that's what I want to say. So I can't show you guys where these athletes are training out of respect. I myself feel guilty for being here, but at the same time, my love of the sport, I'm allowed to watch these athletes. I am. It's a public park, and if you can pull your phone out and take a video, it's still not illegal. Post it on YouTube. By now YouTube would have flagged it or done something. So yeah, but I have a good feeling that it won't be too long before the companies will go, because you know what, no one takes notice of these athletes until race day. No one. If Messi was in this park or Ronaldinho, everybody would be on them. everybody before, say, a game. Everybody will be on them. And there'd be marketing and banners and... But the few that love running will know who they world-class athletes are. And I took note of it, and I showed the world. And then it won't be long before somebody's gonna go, wait a minute, we're cashing in on the day of the run onwards. Let's cash in the week before. And you'll see this park with stands and this and that, and selling water and training programs and trainers, and it'll be good money coming. But I'll be going with the athletes. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.